Good morning. Just about packed up. All I gotta do is throw this jacket in and close up the pack, and we'll be ready to go. That view I had last night, this morning, socked in. It was a little bit clearer earlier, and the sun was out, but I think the sun caused it in a way by getting all that steam to rise, and now it's all socked in, but it'll clear up. It might rain today, but it's supposed to be maybe light rain, so I'm not too stressed about it. I'm up a bit earlier, getting ready to go. It's 8:45, so I didn't get, but 9 o'clock's fine. Like, I've been hiking. I should be able to get some good miles today. I'm looking to go about 13. There's a shelter. That's my tentative landing spot. We'll see how that works out. But I'm gonna finish up what I gotta do here, and we're gonna get down the trail, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right. You're not gonna be able to see much, but I figured I'd try to give you a little bit of this view anyway. Hasn't been bad hiking today so far. Got a few miles in, and it's not break time yet, so well, I took a water break, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I'll be stopping in about an hour to eat something, and yeah, just a little bit longer break. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I'll see you down the trail. Hey. Lots of leapfrogging with other hikers today. Like 3 different groups. We take breaks at different times, and either they'll pass me when I'm on break, or I'll pass them when they're on break. A lot of leapfrogging today. Hopefully it'll thin out a little bit. It's just a pain in the neck when you got a little momentum going or something, and somebody's coming up behind you. I don't like people behind me, so I like to let them pass, because I feel rushed if I can hear someone behind me. I'd rather than be ahead of me. But so far, good hiking today. A lot of ups and downs today. A lot of puds. I don't know if they're pointless. I mean, maybe it is the best route. I don't know. I'd have to see. But it's like getting nice momentum going downhill. All of a sudden, you're going uphill again. Just when you get tired of climbing, you're going down again. I do have a big period of down at about the 8-mile mark. But until then, it's a lot of this up and down. I can't believe how green it is compared to when I started. Must be nicer to watch on video too. I think maybe Georgia had a little bit of a disadvantage because like the whole time I was there it was fairly bare, so it didn't get to show its best. It's like they showed up to school picture day in sweats. Anyhow, I got probably a half hour or so till I take my break, so I will get back with you sometime either before or after or during that. Alright. You know, sometimes when you're reading the weather reports out here, you have to read between the lines and kind of, adjust them to what your experience and to your knowledge of weather events. And rather cleverly, I think it's, you know, $1 million idea. 52% chance of rain in the Appalachian Mountains on the Appalachian Trail. What that really means is it is going to rain 100% of the time, specifically on me, all day long. No, it just started and it's not bad. It's been showery. Looks like it's kind of clearing up. There were some pretty dark clouds back there, and it looked like we might be in for some haven't had a drink of water in a while. There were some pretty gnarly clouds back there with thunderstorms, looking like they might be brewing. I haven't heard any thunder, so, but it's, hopefully it'll clear up, or else I'll have to wait till the shelter coming up to eat lunch, because I ain't ate lunch in the rain since the Army, and I don't plan on revisiting that. Alright, but I'm overdue actually for my lunch break, but I'm not going to stop here, so I'm just going to go either till the rain stops or till I get to that shelter. I think it's only like a mile or so away now, so if I end up over hiking a little bit, that's fine. So I'll get back with you in a little while. Well, I got my 12 o'clock break out of the way. Wasn't much of a break. I mean, I got to the shelter, and there are obviously already a bunch of people, because there were a bunch of people around me today, and all the people I've been playing leapfrog with were in the shelter, so I really didn't even get to sit down. I just ate. And the rain stopped. The rain stopped like shortly before I got there, but I was already there, so. So yeah, I just kind of. The good news is I didn't really sit down, so my leg didn't really have a chance to freeze up or anything. And I took the break late, so I'm going to have another break at 3, which is, now it's only a little over 2 hours away. If I come upon a good water source or something, I might sit down before then, but the temperature dropped, so it's a little chilly now, so it's fine to walk and warm up for a bit. But we're doing all right. We've got, I think we got, I forgot how many miles in I am. But the shelter that I was aiming for, I never stay at them anyway, but what I'm aiming for, I'm probably going to hike past or stop short of, because that group's going to be there. And I've just gotten to a point where I would rather just camp by myself. I think they have the, I don't know if it's a tramway already or if they have the starts of a tramway, but I'm just not interested in staying with crowds now. I get my social in when I'm at a hostel or whatever. But when it comes to just cooking my dinner and getting my sleep, I don't need the distraction or the annoyance. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. All people are different. I just prefer to do my own thing. I don't know if it's going to rain anymore today. It might. But it's chilly now, so I mentioned that already. But I think I got one or two little climbs before the big downward trend. And then a climb at the end of the night. Not a horrible one. It looks all spiky on far out just because there's a lot of ups and downs. And they look big, but they're really not, because we're not going down to sea level. It's kind of a ridge walk today. So they're just, we're not going crazy with climbs. And they're short, sometimes steep. It's not too bad. My feet are wet because we got all this short vegetation here. And it rained, but even when it rains, my feet don't usually get all that wet because they're shielded under the rest of my body. But just kicking through some of this short grass got them a little bit wet. They'll probably dry out by tonight, and I've got 2 spare pairs of socks, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, I will see you a little bit further down the trail. Finally, something positive today. There's moose up here. Moo cows. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them since it's still doing rainy stuff, and I don't know if the lens will stay clean long enough. We'll see. I've been leapfrogging these folks all day. Look at the moo cows. Looks like we're gonna go very close to them, so I'll wait till we get up there. I'll see you in a few. Here they are, the moose. Hi cows. How y'all doing? Out here getting wet, huh? Yeah. You look yummy. Oh, don't get that way. You know. He's steaming already. Well, oh. Okay. That one had a pee. All right. That was interesting enough. Why every time I have something, there's gotta be other people around? Anyhow, this is a cool walk along the pasture. This is kind of almost it for the flat stuff today. Got a climb coming up to end the day. It's one of those days. I'm like getting really good miles, but besides the mileage, everything else and the cows, everything else kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. It's been rainy and just dreary, and This is the only real visual difference I've had. So this is kind of uplifting, seeing the cows and doing some terrain that's not the same terrain all day long. Oh, maybe I'm just in a pissy mood. Rain will do that to you. Anyway, I'll see you a bit down the trail. Hey y'all. End of a long day. Very long day. It rained a lot after afternoon. It stopped for like a little bit around 3 when I stopped for lunch. And then it poured again. And I'm debating whether to tell you this story. I am going to tell you this story. So, like I said, I stopped at the shelter. Oh, I didn't say this. I stopped at the shelter. I did say I stopped for lunch, but I stopped the shelter, and I stopped there because I wanted to, at least, like I said earlier, I wanted to eat lunch, at least in a dry spot. So I get there, and there's this group there. I don't know if they're a tramley. We were leapfrogging all day, like tons of people. So I get there, and it's filled. They've all eaten. Some of them were even dry, so they had been there. Some of them had been there for a while. So there was no room to really sit, so I just stood and kind of munched on my little breakfast. It wasn't lunch that I stopped for, it was breakfast that I stopped for, but that was at like 12. Breakfast, brunch, whatever. So I stopped, I had my break there, and while we were there, this older couple, I estimate somewhere between their late 60s, not mid 70s, probably like, yeah, late 60s, maybe early 70s. And they were obviously, they had their ponchos on because they were soaked and stuff. And like, not one of these people, I was already standing, so I was already standing because they didn't move for me either, but I don't care about that. I was fine with that because I didn't want my legs freezing up anyway. So this couple comes up, and they had to eat at the wet picnic table because none of these people that had been there, they had been there since before I got there, and none of them were like, hey, maybe we should like let this couple eat in a dry place or something. Really annoying. So what happened was, while they were there, I heard where they were, where they were going to camp, and they were going to the same shelter that I was aiming for. So, because I did not want to be anywhere near these people, I decided to hike past. And that shelter that was a 13.6. I think you can figure out where this is going. I have a new personal best of 15.6. Yeah. So it's only 0.3 above my last best, but still. There we go. So, and it was all because I just did not want to be around those people. And now I'm in a little private camp spot all by myself where I can chill out, eat my peak dehydrated chili mac, and tomorrow I only have a 12.7 mile day. I'm aiming for the Virginia-Tennessee border, and I'll camp around there, and then it'll leave me like 3.7 in Damascus on Wednesday. So I'll narrow there, and if I can find a place, I might zero. Yeah, but so yeah, today was kind of rough, but I'm settled in now. Everything that needs to be dry is dry. So we're all right. And tomorrow will be a better day, I hope. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.